Go back around to what I was saying about the whole.
Which makes it even greater testimony, if you ask me.
You read about that the Gnarls Barkley situation. When this was toward the end of the Goody Mob days, when you and Danger Mouse, how did that come about? I know you touched on it, then you went back to the Goody Mob.
Okay, Gnarls Barkley.
Because that was when the Gnarls Barkley was, that was what year was that? Coming off the end of Goody Mob. Okay. So it was a gap then.
Yeah. I was kind of displaced. You know what I'm saying? Like for a few years.
Creatively displaced or physically displaced?
Creatively, because I didn't have a home. I didn't have a label home. You know what I mean? Like, you know, L.A. Reid had left Arista, and Arista closed down. Then my deal had went over to Jive Records, and they asked me, you know, did I want to continue on with them? But, you know, and this was at the time when Soul Machine was out. You know what I'm saying? My second solo record, and You the One Girl it was hot, man. Like I was going to Memphis and, you know, places like that every weekend rocking that record. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we was going to shoot a video for it and everything. That was going to, that could have really been a big single. It should have been. But when the paperwork got all, you know, lost in transit, they asked me did I want to continue with the record, you know, or
and which single was this?
This was You the One with T.I., produced by Jazzy Faye.
Okay, because what was the other record that had the video with the flashing lights?
Oh, that's Gnarls Barkley. You talking about
No. This was your solo project. It was.
Oh, you talking about Closet Freak?
Yeah, Closet Freak.
Yeah.
Closet Freak.
That was the first single off of Perfect Imperfection. So that was the breakout.
Yeah. So because when that came out, and I'm gonna be honest, I was one of them. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, it was so totally different from what I was used to hearing from the good. So you know, but I mean, of course, you know, soul wise singing on all those albums.
Can I tell you this though?
Yeah.
George Clinton had set us all down and was like, man, I christen y'all the Young Parliament Funkadelic. You know what I'm saying?
We just talked about this before. Oh my God.
Because when I saw that video,
before you got here.
I said, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
Yeah.
It's off the chain. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you was in a new space crate. You felt like, okay, I can spread my wings now. This is some other shit I want to do.
I could have did that first. I could have did that in '94. That's how I feel about the game. It's all about funk and fun. And I like live music, instrumentation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rap because I could. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But like the way I feel is that really vibrant and colorful, you know, big, large production, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah, and you could tell. You could tell because you could tell through your production, your music.
You know what I'm saying?
It was like you were yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Now, in the early days in the Dungeon Family, we heard you singing, bro. But Andre 3000, he wasn't singing back then.
No, he wasn't.
Did Dre, you think you had some influence on Dre? Well, Dre was like, shit, I know low singing like that. Shit, I'm a singer too. I can sing.
I would say so. But you know what, man? We inspired each other in many different ways. Not just me and him, but all of us, man. Because, like, you know,
so much talent
when I say
house,
the Goody Mob was essentially a compilation album, Southern Playalistic Cadillac music was
the whole Dungeon Family. Y'all, Big Rube, everybody.
We all lived
Cool
together,
Breeze,
man.
Yeah.
We all lived together, man. We were
and you can tell when you listen to the music of the camaraderie and the tightness, the closeness. You can hear it, man. It comes off in the music. And I mean, those we name it classic album. But
True.
So Drake wasn't singing back then. Drake heard you, Lo, and said, you know, I'm just
but no, it's true. It's true. I mean, he know that. But Drake eventually became a fucking genius, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's nothing to take nothing from him. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, and it's fact. You know what I mean? Like, but I go all the way back to the 3rd grade. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've known Dre the longest. I know just us knowing each other. So we brothers, and you know, Dre's a Gemini like me, so we share a lot of those same characteristics.
That's where that.
Don't know which one y'all
motherfuckers.
Don't know which one
That's
y'all
all you had to say was Gemini, and I'm like, oh, there it goes.
So his and Lauryn Hill's birthday is on May 27th, and I'm on May 30th.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So me and Dre go all the way back to elementary school. We would play cousins in school.
So do you think, and this just legendary Jerry asking, that's just off. Can we get a Andre 3000 CeeLo album?
Now I'm gonna tell you something. I don't want the homie to be mad. Cause Drake's really quiet. He's really discreet. You know what I'm saying? Like in me, I could be a little talkative.
A little bit. You think so? But that would be. I mean, come on, man. Creatively,
we talked about it, America. You hear me?
Okay, so
we've talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Like
talking, man. Let's move on this shit.
Right. Let's make that happen.
I would have said.
Do you want to do it?
Fuck yeah, I do it. I definitely do.
So
it.
let him marry. So
that's all. That's the only thing we ain't did. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's two things. Because I'm a fan of Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fan of Drake. I'm a fan of Big. I'm a fan of Outkast. I'm a fan of Us. I love Goody. I love The Dungeon. I love Backbone. Love Cool Breeze. Love Big Rule. Love Organized Noise.
Yeah.
Love all my dudes. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I would love to see us together, man, being, competitive and thriving. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, anything come out of Atlanta, we supposed to be taxing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, to me,
y'all made it proud to be from the A. No disrespect to no other artists, but when the Dungeon family, when y'all came out with socks and flip-flops and wearing A hat, niggas weren't doing that shit before. Niggas was claiming New York.
They were doing.
Niggas was claiming New York.
Yeah.
When y'all came, y'all made
That's what I was saying earlier. Like, I didn't know we had an accent. Shit, I wanted to be from New York.
But then even coming off of that, and then let's go back into with Crazy, because then you changed the game again. With the flashiness, and I mean, Crazy's like, people still listen to it now. You hear it all over still. Overseas.
What?
I mean,
as of this year, it was the 10-year, I guess, statute of limitation of where. In the Rolling Stone magazine, when they do their year reviews, Crazy was rated the song of the decade. So, you know what I'm saying? That's big shit.
Awesome.
So it's been 10
huge,
years.
Bro.
We just started on another Gnarls Barkley album.
Oh, good. Okay.
So I'm doing that again. But to answer your question, it's like it's been that long. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't really, like I said, I mean, even going back to the beginning when we were just recording the 2-inch tape. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
A lot of things were done in one take. Just how they were in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
You would have nailed it because you only got this one time to do it. So we were like that, and we were working feverishly. You know what I mean, around those times, and it was just a lot of harder work. You know what I mean, got to rewind all the way back to the top of the tape. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to the whole song again. Exactly.
Things were so heavy.
Wow.
The Dungeon Family Masters is flooded.
A lot of stuff is gone.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So with that, you know what I'm saying? Again, it was just really unassuming, you know what I'm saying, nonchalantness to it. Danger Mouse wasn't really nobody, you know what I'm saying, you feel me? I had done 2 albums that were critically acclaimed, but not necessarily commercially successful, you know what I'm saying? So Gnarls Barkley's first album, there was, because, and I gave them a hard way to go. I look at labels like Couriers, like either U.S. Postal, UPS or FedEx. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get them some, and they all got their own routing system. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's why pop labels prerogative is pop music, period. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? If you can give them a package they can be light on their feet with, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can get it there.
That's
you know
a great analogy,
though. You know what I'm saying?
Great
So,
analogy.
but me dealing with me is heavy. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They're like, shit. Where do we put this in the record store? It's jazz, spoken word. So we only had
changed the game.
We only had those 1 album slots around that time. So I figured I need to try to infuse and be everything I am in 1 album, and that was perplexing because the mind of the average consumer does not deviate that often throughout the course of an album.
Yeah.
And again, I didn't realize I was breaking any rules. I thought everybody knew me. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Right.
I'm like,
Crazy's like,
it's me.
My white Jewish mother loves Crazy. You know what I mean? So it's like,
you said that was Rolling Stone made that. It was record of the decade.
Yep, song of the decade.
Song of the decade. Okay.
Yeah, and then Fuck You came next, right? A couple years after that.
Yep, I went around the world. We only did the. Okay.
Did you perform that
with the
President Obama?
Yeah.
You caught flack with that shit, didn't you? You caught
flack with that shit. Why you trying to throw me up on the bus? You know the goddamn song. You know the name.
Why you invite me? Why you invite me to perform this?
He wasn't tripping. They were just trying to come at him. President Obama was cool. He wasn't even there.
Oh,
we were at Tyler Perry. Let me tell y'all something. I'm from Southwest Atlanta, Georgia. That Delta property had been vacant over there in that bend all my life. Yeah. I used to stay in Village D International, right across the street from Green
Big Hill, Big Real. Big Hill, Big Real.
I stayed in Kings Ridge, What was on Children's? Not Landry Moore, that's the other one. What was that?
Well, yeah, hey, what? Can't nobody claim the A. You real
Look,
life A-Town.
True. And look, so.
But you did the dirty version. Then come on now, Lo.
This is what it was. Now it was levels to it. He had the general admission where it was like $500 to $1,000 donation.
So you thought that
we was in the big room. We was able doing the $50,000, $100,000 plates.
So you said, shit, I can cuss and do whatever.
But if you look at the clip, I asked him, I said, can I do his version? I said, I'm gonna do it. Because I didn't know there was no cameras in there, nothing like that. But I'm laughing the whole time, just fighting with people. I'm like, y'all know the song. Y'all ain't tripping.
And the media tried to damn villainize.
It did. I said,
They tried to chew you up.
Man, follow me at CeeLo Green and Twitter and.
Is that actually you, or is it her handling your account?
Is everything at CeeLo Green? Everything.
Yeah, pretty much. Am I right?
And make sure you all go on YouTube, subscribe, Legendary Jive Podcast. Subscribe, leave some comments what y'all think about this. This is my brother right here.
Game
and
changer,
we are
legend.
signing off. My brother, CeeLo Green. We out. Legendary Jive.